What is going on, Fam Jam? Hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and today we are going to do another episode of Yeehaw or Hellnaw. Now, I might be a little bit late to this party, but Jelly Roll just came out with I Am Not Okay, and everybody seems to have a pretty emotional response to it, so I wanted to do that one. And this is the official lyric video. I couldn't find an official video for it, so that's what we're going to do is the lyric video. So let's dive on in. Fam Jam, let's go.
I am not okay. I'm barely getting by. I'm losing track of days, losing sleep at night. I am not okay. I'm hanging on the rails. So if I say I'm fine, just know I learned to hide it well. I know I can't be the only one who's holding on for dear life. But God knows, I know when it's all said and done, I'm not okay, but it's all gonna be alright. It's not okay, but we're all gonna be alright.
So, huge right there. The first step in solving any problem is admitting that there is one. And I'm a big proponent of that. You guys that have been part of the channel for a bit know that I'm in therapy. I'm okay with telling everybody that I'm in therapy. And identifying problems is the first step in the process of fixing the problems. So this coming out, I'm not okay. That's admitting to a problem, that I'm not okay. And that's the first step into becoming okay. And it's a great thought process that no, not everything's okay right now, but it'll all be all right. You know, it's tackling big issues that a ton of people are dealing with today, and I mean, that's just if it's financial issues, if it's love life issues, if it's personal issues, if it's past trauma issues, all of those are under this, no, I'm not really okay, but I'm going to figure it out. That is the separation. You can admit that there is a problem, but being committed to the fact that I'm going to be okay, it's going to be okay, I'm going to figure it out, that's that second piece that's so important. So, as I've told you guys in previous videos, and if you haven't seen, if this is the first video you've seen from me, I always put the crisis hotline in my descriptions. If you're not at the point where you're saying, it's going to be okay, I'm going to figure it out. If you're not there yet, please give them a call. They're on 24/7. You can be perfectly fine with admitting that there's a problem. But if you're not sure that it's going to work out, talk to somebody. Call the hotline. That's what they're there for. Call a friend and go, you know, I'm not really okay. Can you chat? Reach out. Talk to people. I promise you there are people in your life that care. And if you don't feel comfortable talking to any of those, you can talk to a crisis hotline operator. They're trained for it, and it's so important. So scroll down there. The phone number's right there. Give them a call. As far as the song, the lyrics take over this. The musicality's great. It's a little bit subdued, which fits with the topic. But I'm not paying attention to musicality in this one. I'm paying attention to lyrics and the incredible topic, the incredible vulnerability of the lyrics themselves. So I know I talked a lot there. Let's dive back in and let's see what else we've got.
I woke up today, I almost stayed in bed, had the devil on my back and voices in my head. Some days it ain't all bad, some days it all gets worse. Some days I swear I'm better off laying in that dirt. I know I can't be the only one who's holding but it's all gonna be alright. It's not okay, but we're all gonna be alright. Gonna be alright. Gonna be alright.
Another part, I know we're in the middle of the bridge, but an important aspect I want to point out is right there at the beginning. I can't be the only one. Everybody feels that way, especially when you start to tackle trauma, when you start to tackle past things. You think, man, I'm the only one that's been through this. You're not. I promise you. You're not alone. And that's why talking helps. You're not the only one going through it. You're not the only one with these issues. You're not the only one battling something. I promise you, it is not an isolated thing. So talk about it.
I know one day we'll see the other side. The pain will wash away in a holy water tide, and we all gonna be alright. I know I can't be the only one who's holding on for dear life, but God knows, I know, when it's all said and done, I'm not okay, but it's all gonna be alright. It's not okay, but we're all gonna be alright. I'm not okay, but it's all gonna be alright.
Right there at the end, you can even text 988, and I didn't even know that. So, fantastic.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw. Again, I'm not super paying attention to the musicality in this one. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of chords in it. It's not the point of the song is to really get lost in the music of it. It's to get lost in the lyrics of it. And if you would scroll back just a little bit when I'm done talking about this, if you look at the background, I think it is incredibly important. And if they did it by happenstance, which I don't think they did, but if it happened, it's a beautiful coincidence. There is a Japanese custom that if pottery or dishes or something like that breaks, they don't just throw it out. They repair it, and all the imperfections they fill in with gold. And it shows the beauty of the imperfections of an individual dish. Maybe it's a plate, a bowl, a coffee cup, something along those lines. And it originated years ago when we didn't have so much, and it was so easy to process and cheap to do. If you had dishes, you had to make them last. And so when one broke, they would use that little bit of gold and almost refire, kind of like re-kiln it. And I can't think of the term that is used for that. Somebody let me know in the comments, but I know it's a process because I've seen things like that. And the wall there has imperfections in it, and the cracks in the wall are filled in with gold, letting you know those imperfections can be beautiful. When it's healed, when it's corrected, when it's firm again, it's a scar, yeah, but scars are great. Scars let you know you lived. Scars remind you and are a beautiful example of life. So if that is just a coincidence from them, beautiful coincidence, I don't think it is. I think it was on purpose. And it is a wonderful touch into a lyric video where you don't have a lot of motion going on. So fantastic. Second, again, the topic is crazy deep. We talk about it, I think, not in an unserious manner, but almost. It's almost like, oh yeah, I'm in therapy. We kind of just make a joke out of it and try to use humor to deflect the real need for help. So when you get something like this that isn't deflecting, it isn't using humor, it isn't trying to do that and just saying, look, I can't be the only one, you're not the only one. We know we're not okay, but it's gonna be alright. Love it. Absolutely fantastic. Love it from Jelly. Love his vocals on this one. Again, a little more held back, a little more tender, and really shows off his vocal range where, like, Creature or some of the other ones you don't, that are fast paced. What he just did with Ronnie, super fast paced, super energetic. This one kind of comes back an acoustic feel, the acoustic guitar in that. Not really a lot of toms in the drums, so maybe a cymbal, one snare, and a kick drum. That's it. That whole, it's very calming. It's very nice. So from the background in the video to his vocals to the lyrics and the topic of the lyrics, absolutely, it's a Yeehaw. Again, if you need help, you can text 988, which was in the right there at the end of the video, or you can scroll down. The crisis hotline is always in my descriptions to let anybody know. You can click on there, find the number, call them. It's always available. So hopefully, if you do happen to need that, you reach out to them. But yeah, we've got a Yeehaw, very emotional one. And hopefully you guys enjoyed it, because he's just putting out fantastic music. Jelly has put out so much great music in the last 2 years. It's nuts. So glad that you clicked on this video. If you're still with me, do me a favor, scroll down there and hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell on your way to the description, where you can find the link to that particular video, and you can go watch it for yourself. And check out all the stuff from Jelly, and check out his channel as well. It's amazing. So hopefully you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see y'all next time. But until then, Fam Jam, I'm out.